Nivedita Joshi is here by taking a new video on topic related to genetics. The topics are incomplete dominance, multiple allelism and codominance. This is the topic from class 12th biology, and the second unit is there. So we will start with the incomplete dominance. So already you have gone through law of dominance, in which one of the allele out of two remains dominant, other remains recessive one. So this is the case where the law of dominance gets failed. So this is seen in the plant Mirabilis jalapa. The common name of this plant is 4 o'clock plant. And one more plant is there, that is snapdragon. This event, this scene, this is observed in these plants. So you have the example of the 4 o'clock plant. So according to law of dominance, one of the allele remains dominant one, other remains the hidden. But this is a case in which heterozygous offspring show intermediate character, means intermediate between the two parental characteristics. Like that, if the cross is made between the red and white, the pink is obtained in the F1 generation, means not the red one, not the white one. So intermediate stage is the pink one. So phenotypic and genotypic ratio in such a case is this is same, means 1:2:1, that is 1 red, 2 pink and 1 white. So both the this is very important to keep the ratio, that is genotypic and the phenotypic ratio, because in exams also the question is asked in such a way to describe the event or the yes, the event in which the F2 generation shows the ratio as 1:2:1. So this is incomplete dominance, and here what happens, the capital R, that is the red, was not completely dominant over the white one, and as a result the pink are obtained. This is a flow chart by which we can understand, and this chart shows that the red flower when crossed with the white flower, then in F1 generation pink flower, means capital R and the small r, this is heterozygous condition, and this shows the pink flower. So here the law of dominance fails. And in the F2 generation, as I told you, the ratio 1:2:1 is obtained. Now the case is of multiple allelism. What is it? Multiple word is giving the meaning itself. Multiple means more alleles. Alleles means alleles are there, means more alleles are there. So generally what we study ki one trait is having the two alleles, but in such a case there is more than two alleles governs the same character. So individual will be showing only two alleles. One individual can have only two alleles at a time. If three alleles are possible for a gene, it doesn't mean that three alleles a person can have. Out of three, only the person will possess the two. Okay, so this is, we have the example of ABO blood grouping. Okay, you know it very well. The blood groups are A, B, AB and O. These are the four blood group. So blood group is a character, and for this character there are three alleles. And in the same way we have more examples of multiple allelism, that is skin color as well as height of humans. They are also the example of multiple alleles. So this is one situation we have, that the man is there, and means husband and wife is are there, and husband is having a blood group A, and the wife is having the blood group B. Okay, and in what happens when they have a child and it is with blood group O, means neither A nor B. So what happens, how it is, so we can find it out ki what kind of genotype the parents can have. If the child is having the O blood group, so O is obtained. O blood group is a is because of the recessive trait. Okay, three alleles are there: IA, IB, and the small I. These are the three alleles for the blood group. So means the and IA and IB both are dominating one, both are dominant one. Okay, so it means the father means child is having O blood group. It means the child should have both the alleles as small I, means parent should be heterozygous. So IAI, okay, IA and small I. This is the genotype of father, and in the same way the mother is also the heterozygous for the B blood group, means one allele is IB and other is the small I. So they have the possibility, all the possibility of their children. This is possible that the there means all the possibilities are there. Okay, that the child can have blood group A or can have B or can have AB and can have the O blood group. So every type of blood group is having the 25% chances. So this is the possibility. So we can find out the possibility and we can find out the genotype of the mother and the father if we know the genotype of child. So this is an example of uh, that is multiple allelism. Now codominance. Codominance, co means together. Okay, co means together. So this is a process or it is the inheritance in which both the alleles of a gene they express equally and independently. You can say independently in a hybrid. Both the alleles are dominating one. Okay, so we have the same example we will take of that is of multiple allelism. We can have the same example as ABO blood grouping. So you know it well, the blood group IA and the IB both are dominating one. If there is a situation that the individual is having IA and IB. So IA also dominate and IB also dominating one. So whenever these two alleles will be together, so both will express equally, independently, and in such a case, the blood group will be AB. Okay, four blood groups are there: blood group A, blood group B, blood group AB, and blood group O. So in such a case, when both IA and IB will express independently, in such a case the individual or offspring will have the blood group as IA, IB. So actually there is a concept ki alleles IA and IB they produce the antigen A and antigen B, and this antigen is a kind of protein which is found on the surface of the RBC, while there is a small I, it doesn't produce any kind of antigen. Okay, that's why there is O blood group. The person is having O blood group can give blood, donate blood to any of the person having the blood group A, B, AB or O. This is the reason why the O is a universal donor, because it is not having any antigen. Okay, so IA and IB, this is an example of co-dominance. So all the possibilities are there given in this columns. Blood group A, how it is possible, in which condition the A blood group is possible, maybe homozygous or maybe heterozygous, in the same way in the B as well. And AB means both the alleles are dominating one. And when we talk of O blood group, that is universal donor, is having both our recessive alleles, that is a small I. And blood group AB is the person who is having the blood group AB is universal acceptor. Okay, O is donor, AB is acceptor.